the original. Don't pity the pitiful. To my audible, visually visualize my visual and the visual spiritual. I told you I can mic the ritual. Old new school, I be the principal. Piercing, poetic, progressive, professional, aggressive though. If you pull me out of show mode, I got a strong hold. Mic in hand, perfect fit, perfectly flip patterns on pages. My rage is major. Fam tree, we can't flow till we rally the truth. All that incorporated like the loop. Make loop from loops to moment produce. Don't stress the force, course I'm both stress. I apply the peer impression to lesser. My aggressor, the professor. Let you yeser when I attack like yassa. I stuff your ice like yaga. Cause you sissy like hog the top. I rock like cook coke and coffee pots. Put pops like loose threads. So tired in straight lands. Cut the dreads and still collect the fees like the IRS. This is just some rhythm and cadence. From the greatest I say this with a tongue that's modest but yet honest. I'm honest of my promise. The code is the bombarder. The official trademark of the league of checkers shit starters. You ought to keep it moving, you idiot. You irrelevant, repetitive, and pose more like some mail sense. Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate
Put
now.
the fist in the air, tell the sissies beware. We visionary revolutionaries, no mercy for mercenaries. Tertiary versus reverse, return to safety. We bust and bury and Bonty boys like John Gacy. Paisley Daisy Age is dead it. We come to set it, yeah I said it. Pump the beat in your brain till it's embedded. It's the method of my family, no vanity, modesty. But honestly, my parent earned stripes like modesty. Catch me hanging in Chicago on Cortez, lower res, first floor, banging out the classics. Matched with the moment, the low man on a totem. Firm to form foundation, the base the nation. Going worldwide, let me play the tour guide. Take you to the underground spots where they only rock the purified version of the natural. No ad, no press, not press. Holding energy like OPEC and step into the
Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate now.
Move.
Back, move from the gate
Lyrical
now.
veteran, you listening to understand I'm better than you clowns.
Back, move from the gate
I
now.
get physical with lyrical, conceptual, the star ain't allowed.
Back, move from the gate
The
now.
gatekeepers, lyric street sweepers, see the beat keepers on the prowl.
Back, move from the gate now.
Yo, Day the Planet, capital D, Spotlight, man. Big idea with status, telling y'all cats, man. Front if you want. We got precise on the Ginsu tonight. What the deal? How we do? How we do? Move out of the way, fam tree coming. All that ink. Front if you want. Prepare yourself, though, to move on that ink. Put a stamp on it.
All right, go ahead, give it to him one more time, Tone. My fault.
Get down, down.
Y'all ready?
Come on, y'all.
Y'all ready?
Get down, down.
Let the beat drop first. Let the beat drop. I just wanna feel. Wait, hold on.
Get down, down.
Mr. Greenweed's in this mother sucker.
Get down, down.
Yo, what? If I was on this swing set, in a ring in a tech, you better get down.
Come on.
The big hit, hit the bank, and the words that hang. You better.
Woo.
Come on, y'all. Hey, yo, it's Friday and shine. It's just a flop. They wanna. Oh, when the thugs rush the club, push comes to show them. Get down. Get down.
As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower.
it's great to learn.
Cause knowledge is power.
Okay, now listen up, boys and girls, gather round. play Rage Against the Machine, read some Noam Chomsky and build my dreams. See, apathetic people always claim to be bored, but they should all be checking zmag.org. I got some education, so I can't afford to hoard the information. I press the record, There's no peace in this beast called America, the land of the slaves and home of hysteria, where people uphold the status quo. In theory, they God-given rights to reign superior, but conformity can never be the norm to me. From Vietnam all the way to Desert Storm, we be making the world safe for democracy. Now what am I could read? That's hypocrisy. We just make the world safe for commodities of low quality, produced by monopolies, but fear when the economic atrophy gives way to a worldwide anarchy. The world keeps turning, while modern masses be getting played for fools, cause we ain't learning much of nothing rotten in these public schools. Procrastination means waiting on the next man to be your guide, but education is what my people lack, so it's time to provide. Come on.
The constitutional system as he designed it was supposed to put power in the hands of the wealthy, with the general population fragmented, factionalized, dispersed, in conflict, and so on and so forth. Okay, it's been a pretty stable system.
Searching for the right way to start this, speaking as we think I'm on the brink of the apocalypse. Modern man, we live in Western so-called civ, still be reaping what we sow and getting back what we give. Bewitching hour is upon us as the beast moves among us, with hunger but hunger for plunder. Plus the plain warners are forgotten and shocking as common righteous are irregular, appearing out of place like a kid without no cellular. I'm telling you, everywhere the sires of the global empire, like pious slave owners don't retire. They make they former colonies, fragile economies, a market and a dumping ground for multinational monopolies. The hand of Uncle Sam manipulates strings of governments with Zionist themes who justify the genocide by perverting the scripture, flip the picture, and play the part of a modern day Hitler, responding with a blow for the rock states throw. We like, so at least gas prices are low, that ain't our plight, until somebody hijacks our flight. But Mad Madeline Albright said it was alright to kill 1 million children as collateral. It's laughable strategic decisions so we can sow some division. Terrorism was the mission till the masses are worse off, and back home people celebrated Schwarzkopf. The world keeps turning, modern masses be getting played for fools, cause we ain't learning much of nothing rotten in these public schools. Procrastination is waiting on the next man to be your guide, but education is what my people lack, so it's time to provide.
Furthermore, the power of the state to coerce by violence, as that has declined, the need to resort to these other measures of factionalization, instilling hatred, marginalizing people, straight propaganda, and so on, that's increased, and very consciously.
I kick cantankerous rhymes in these dangerous times. Cease debating with Satan, cause there's no change in his mind. He's gaining his prime, the gang banging in crime, slanging that swine, angling the blind, who hanging behind, swallowing his lies, following his step, wallowing and borrowing. He got the world in his debt. Nation should have get swept as they lust for the bling, kneeling and kissing the ring just to be down with the king. In a system of wealth, thinking for self as abolished. His brothers graduate from college with no knowledge of self. History is a blur, philosophy is a bore. Discipline and religion is what we learn to abhor. Hating science and math as it can create the cash. Poverty intimidates to deviate from the path. Either be rich in the plush or the poor in the brush, eventually to be crushed. Cause for the rich, there be never enough. Hands in your pockets and they foot on your neck. There's education in your mind, teaching you to respect racism and patriotism, fascism and nationalism is war. Won't tolerate no division. So united we stand on the graves of our enemies, teaching to behave and forsake divinity like the land of the brave and the home of the slaves. The decadent rays will be claimed to be saved.
man had been born with 6 fingers on each hand, he'd also have 12 toes, or so